from war economy, from civilians in war economy. Like,
Yeah.
they don't want to like do that stepwise. Like, no, we're gonna overhaul it so you can like have like the mobilization interface, right?
Right.
Decide your
Honestly,
mobilization policy.
that wouldn't even be like such a terrible idea.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they're not gonna touch anything in terms of default values or anything until they do that, which is my main problem.
Yeah, I do dislike that where it's like if it's like earmarked for like, oh, we're gonna save that for a DLC, you're pretty much like, oh yeah, that's gonna be fucked until they come up with a DLC for it.
Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna happen until it happens, and yeah.
So I'm just assigning my planes right now. So I do want to win, right? This
Yeah, you won't be able to win in time, I think. I think if you win in time, it'll just... Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. You don't have time because there's like the... there's like some, like, you cannot attack because it's not organized or something like that.
right.
There's like, it's like an unplanned offensive. That's what it's called, which gives you like a super debuff.
Okay. So my troops there are sort of fine.
Atento. Atento. Listo. Atención. Listo para avanzar. Avancen. Atento. Sí, señor. Listo para avanzar. Listo para avanzar. ¡Avance! ¡Sí, señor!
Fuck. This works.
¡Avancen! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Avancen! ¡Listo para avanzar! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Avancen! ¡Atención! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Avancen! ¡Órdenes! ¡Órdenes!
Okay, this will be interesting. This is one way of putting it.
¡Sí, señor!
Okay, let's put this to speed 2, and then I'll try and fucking manage his madness.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought I put it to 2.
¡Listo! ¡Firme! ¡Listo! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Posiciones! ¡Firme! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Atención! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Atento! ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen!
I accept your 7 divisions, Soviet Union.
I guess, can I watch? Because, you know, it's not gonna... I mean...
Oh, yeah, sure.
So let's face it, like, it ain't gonna be too much action on my side for a while now. At least until I get the PP to,
Listo, señor.
justify, and even then I'll still take a while.
You see, this is how I do battle plans. Look at this. My glorious manual. Look at this encirclement, though.
Listo para avanzar.
I'll see if you can keep it.
Probably. Like, they don't have that many troops down there.
Yeah. They can just walk out though. There's like one province
Yeah,
where they can walk out.
You fucking overestimate their intelligence.
Avancen. Avancen.
And I'm like sort of getting troops in position to prevent them from walking out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
These guys
Instrucciones.
just, like, is that fairly sure they just don't have enough troops to like
Atención.
get there.
Órdenes. Órdenes. ¡Atento! Listo para avanzar. ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen! ¡Instrucciones! ¡Vamos, muévanse!
Yeah, I spent like maybe 30 or 40 political power to make sure I kept Sevilla, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's just like makes it more easy.
Yeah, to do this encirclement, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like a sort of grand fucking justice plan sort of deal, but it was like I was like, oh, if I let them take all of the east, that's gonna be like a sort of unified defense, you know?
And then it also means that when you do break out, you'll also have like a stronger, or sorry, like the other factions will be more have a bigger front line with each other.
¡Órdenes!
Yeah.
Listo.
Quite good.
The situation in the north is not great, but I'm sort of winning everywhere else. Unplanned offensive.
Yeah, so now you like super slowly attack.
¡Sí, señor!
Basically, you cannot attack. Like you will not win quickly, if that makes sense.
Right.
¡Están retrocediendo, señor!
Oh, are they like actually recruiting troops? I mean, they are.
¡Seguimos avanzando! ¡Atento! ¡Firme! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Avancen! ¡Guarden las distancias! ¡Atento!
Soviet divisions, don't mind if I do. Oh, Mountaineers! What, do you want me to lose, Soviet Union? I can't request control of volunteers, right?
No, they do whatever the fuck they want.
Though I will say, even though they sent Mountaineers, these are like the fucking widest Mountaineers ever. It's like fucking it's like fucking 140 like battalions of Mountaineers or whatever.
Well, you know, they try, yeah?
Can't complain. And then this is where like the Germans send over like, you know, 4 Panzer divisions.
¡Firme!
Also, but I did like manage to encircle 2 Spanish divisions. Or well, more than 2, but 2 new ones since last time.
¡Sí, señor! ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen! ¡Firme! ¡Avancen! ¡Listo, señor!
Can I take control of the Soviet divisions or no?
No.
No. Okay. Do I have more planes? There are no airplanes in reserve. Oh, I see. What's the answer to that fucking question? I'm doing alright, but I'm not winning very fast either.
No, because you have if you go to the decision screen.
Yeah, I have like loads of penalties, right?
No, yeah, but like you can. Hold on. Have you done it? No, you haven't. You need to plan, right? You can click on the map. You can see. You can like plan it.
Like
plan it.
prepare offensives.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, you do that. If you haven't didn't do it already.
Okay.
What a mechanic, am I right? Very well explained by the fact that you haven't done it.
Yeah. But how many can I do at the same time, or what?
I think you do one set at a time, basically.
God, it takes 90 days to prepare the offensive? Jesus Christ. Who thought of this?
I don't know. All I know is it's paid too much. It's basically a way to delay the civil war, and I think the enemy also does it against you, so they will like do it against random states too. So you should be aware of that.
Yeah, but fucking 90 days, like... Christ. 90 days for 14-day offensive. I do...
No, but like it goes away permanently in that province.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so it doesn't like disappear for 14 days and then it goes back.
Oh no, but that's what it says, doesn't it? If I go to like prepare offensives.
Did it change it?
Active for 14 days. When effect removed, remove thing, which granted whatever. Yeah, so it takes 19 days to prepare, and then it takes less time to.
They must have changed it because like when I was doing it, it was like was just gone forever.
They might have changed that.
Yeah.
So many decisions. Hold on. Pending government crackdown.
Yeah, that's the anarchist uprising.
Okay. But I can't do anything to prepare for it, or like prepare that side for it, or anything.
Just go back to decisions again. What if you go further down? Sorry. No. Okay. No, I guess there isn't.
I figured, because I'm like not building up anything useful. Like, I figured I might as well build up my spy network, because that's sort of like magical,
Yeah, that's good.
I don't, because what I don't mind is for civil wars that like, you have like these sort of like negatives to fighting like other people in your country, just so that it doesn't become like as bloody or whatever. Oh my god, these are like the Axis. They sent a motorized division.
Guarden las distancias.
Yeah, I think you can like safely pull away there, because I think that's one of the states they will do like their own planned offensive. So.
I'll try and see what I can fucking do.
Listo, señor.
If the AI does historical gameplay, right, they will do that, because that's like the first state to fall historically.
Firme.
Damn, the places are like properly cut off, so I can't like.
Listo para avanzar.
No like cheating. I can't like fucking teleport my divisions over there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is actually properly.
¡Órdenes! ¡Listo! Vamos, muévanse.
I'm gonna try and see if we can hold on to the port there. Keep
¡Listo para
those,
avanzar!
those guys as thing as possible. I think it was a waste to boost the offensives over here, seeing as how I'm already winning, but I wonder if I can just cancel it. No, I can't. No, it wouldn't.
¡Órdenes!
Oh, they fucking marched through. I think out of there to do force attack over there. Yeah, well that guy's low and marching through. Actually, I've got a fucking plan to stop that guy. What if I just teleport some fucking police over next to him in Madrid?
¡Firme!
Copy and bitte.
¡Atento! ¡Firme! ¡Atención! ¡Atento! ¡Listo, señor!
Okay, that problem's been dealt with.
¡Avancen! ¡Atención! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Instrucciones! ¡Avancen! 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 ¡Atento! Sí, señor.
That fucking one division doing like a very player thing where they just completely disregards the front line and moves forward.
¡Listo, señor! ¡Avancen!
Oh, those poor two divisions, they're dead. They're dead meat.
¡Seguimos avanzando!
Don't worry, they're not your divisions.
No, they're
Don't forget.
yeah, they're not persistent, so to speak.
Yeah.
¡Seguimos avanzando! ¡Atención!
You're just you know, what's it called, like it's like in CK2, you know, you start as Charlemagne, but you don't want to end up as Charlemagne.
¡Listo para avanzar! ¡Avancen! ¡Listo!
Yes, I Marco everything myself because it's like the best thing. Like my doctor says, it's the best thing for my blood pressure.
¡Listo!
I noticed that. Don't worry. I don't judge. I understand. I it's like this. I know the grind. You know.
¡Instrucciones!
just like, you're just fucking letting them walk in there.
¡Avance!
You fool.
¡Atento! ¡Avance! Instrucciones.
You fucking donkey.
Atento. Atención. Firme. Listo. Atención. Avancen. Firme.
I think I'm doing like infinitely better than the Republicans are doing in real life. I think all the Republicans did was like lose. I don't think they ever like made gains, if I remember properly.
I think they made some slight gains, but like, yeah, no, it's just like instantly reverted, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like they, the Navy sided with the national. Oh, not sure. The Navy. I think the Navy at the start was with the Republicans. But I don't know what the fuck happened. But they let like the Nationalist Army, which was in Africa,
Yeah.
go past or whatever, and that was like the biggest thing the Republicans could have done to win is to just keep fucking Franco's army in like in Africa, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. They like they slipped the first few months, and then by that point they were like, yeah.
And it's like fucking the beginning of the end, because like it did look good for like the Republicans for a bit because of like the sort of communist support, but it was like the various shades of communism, as we'll soon see, don't like to work together.
Atención.
Leftist infighting, you know.
Yeah. International raise weekly manpower. It's removed all the things construction. I was like, oh man, that's not too bad. I'm just doing the calculations in my head, you know? Like, that's like 52k per year manpower. That's not bad, you know? But then it's
Yeah.
like only for the Civil War. Fuck that.
Atento.
Okay, April next year, I can do the war.
Órdenes.
We were still planning the fucking offensive that we just effectively concluded.
Yeah.
Listo, señor.
Can you tell that I don't think the defense thingy is too good of a mechanic?
Listo.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like, dude, I fucking hated the like Japanese mechanic, like as well, like the one where it's like you have to escalate the war in China. Just press that fucking button on a timer, you know?
Yeah. It's like Osu, you know.
Yeah.
Órdenes.
It's like, you know, the fucking like, why would you ever not escalate the war in China? It's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna start the war. You know, I'm gonna do that event that starts that war. But then I'm just gonna like, fucking, never let it escalate, I guess.
It's because, you know, you don't want to like escalate world tension, God,
Yeah.
you know.
Jeez.
Listo.
Learn to play.
You want to be bogged down in China for the whole game, just like Japan was.
Yeah. It's really beneficial to have like, you know, have like a huge front lines tied up, you know.
Have like a lot of your like infantry equipment and vehicles tied up in land war in China, which is about resources which you won't be able to extract like this war, if you know what I mean.
I think it's you know, pretty genius if I say so myself.
Señor.
big brain play.
Atención.
I gotta keep forgetting the game is running on my end too.
I mean, speed 2 is pretty fast.
I mean, it's slow enough that I don't need to like watch my screen, but it's fast enough that I can't just like not watch it either.
Yeah, you do have to occasionally tell your focuses to keep going. I'm very happy that they made that change though, with like the because it just makes way more sense that doctrines are tied to EXP rather than anything else.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like super much sense. Like,
Some might argue that it would have made sense to have that in the beginning, but you know, fuck it. I didn't think of it in the beginning either, so.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's lifted from some mod, you know, like all good ideas.
Yeah.
¡A por ellos!
Like, you know, Paradox, they just make retarded things so the modders can fix it so they know who to hire.
Oh fuck.
If we don't make like 10 retarded decisions per game, we will never know who will. No one will apply, you know.
¡Listo para avanzar! ¡Avancen! 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 ¿Órdenes? ¡Avancen! Sí, señor. ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen!
They're like running out of supply over there.
Just keep holding. It's like Game of Thrones. Hold the door.
Hold the door?
Yeah, don't you know? Hold the door.
Oh, right, I see.
Had you forgotten about the deepest, most, you know, intricate reference in the entire series, you know?
¡Listo!
I mean, I've not watched Game of Thrones. Because I'm like, even at the time I was kind of like, well, at the time I just didn't really give it much of a shit. and then everybody was watching it, and I
Whoa.
was like, it can't be that good that it's like worth watching. And then I realized that it was like an in progress thing, and that the ending hadn't been written yet. And I was like, well, I know where this is going. George R.R. Martin found dead on the toilet next month. You know.
Well, no, because it's a game. The series does end. You know, it does conclude.
Right.
So it is like he told the ending to the TV makers.
Right.
And just to say, it's a fucking stupid ending. Yeah.
Really bad ending.
Listo, señor.
Yeah.
Is it just like everybody dies? Is that the ending?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Everyone dies. It's more about like fucking, you know, the Game of Thrones, right? Who gets the throne at the end? It is like, yeah. Fucking Christ. I don't know if you want to watch this. I'm just gonna be like.
It's like I prefer history, the real Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's also like all these fucking like ultra casuals in like fucking my old workplace, you know, fucking being like, wow, these ideas are all really interesting. I'm like, fucking, these are all like fucking like lifted from historical anecdotes, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently George R. or apparently that's not exactly the best word to use, but like he was very inspired by like the War of the Roses and such.
Yeah.
Which if you know like if you know two sentences about the War of the Roses, you're like, oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Fucking backstabbing all around.
Listo para avanzar.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like
Atento.
it was very much like
Firme.
it's like, you know, this is sort of it was filling the same niche to me as like history documentaries would fill, like in terms of like entertainment. And it's kind of like, well, I might as well do the history documentary one because those actually are historical. Rather than like, oh yeah, I remember that time when the fucking fantasy magic dragons showed up.
The historical impact of the magic dragons showing up to you know fuck shit up in Westeros.
Listo.
You know, I'd rather be like, what could Hitler have done to win the war, or you know, what could have Japan done to win the war, whatever the fuck, or what could have like the UK done, like to end up in a better position, to not lose their like great power status in World War I. Like those sort of stuff, that sort of thinking is more interesting to me than, you know,
A cubierto.
fuck it. Oh man, what if like Daniel Targaryen, I don't know, like people would call it something along those lines in that show.
hey, you got it. It's you got it.
Avance.
And like
It's not Daniel though, but like yeah, it's pretty close.
Targaryen is one of the names, and then there's a guy called Littlefinger in there, and is there a guy called Tyrion in there? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a guy called Tyrion.
Right. Jon Snow's in there. I'm pretty sure.
Sí, señor.
I'm like not even sure if Jon Snow is like the actor's name or if that's like the name of the character.
That's the name of the character, but I think he has another name in the series, which I'm fucking struggling because like it has been fucking wiped from my memory too, you know.
Dave.
Dave, yeah.
Instrucciones.
No, because I don't know if it's because he's like referred by something else. He's like John, and then he's like King. He's like King in the North, and then he's like fucking Black. Like he's like one of those like does everything characters, if you know what I mean. Like he's like he's like one of the quote unquote heroes,
Yeah.
and he gets like fucking. You know, like the gang's on an adventure, and he's along because he's one of the big important characters. Don't you know?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know why they have like, yeah,
Is he like supposed to be like the Black Prince or whatever?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Like, as in the Black Prince, from, like, the World of Roses or whatever.
Oh, well, the Black Prince wasn't around for the World of Roses. He was earlier.
Sí, señor.
Shows what I fucking know in English history.
Órdenes.
I listened to a podcast once. That's my like credentials, you know.
Listen to like documentaries and then like forget all of them, and then watch them again and still forget.
Hell, you've been watching this documentary like 5 times. Yes, I know.
I keep forgetting everything. Like, I must have watched like so much shit surrounding like the first like British Republic or whatever, or Cromwell's Republic. Like, I watched so much stuff about it, but I still fucking like wouldn't be able to give you all the details aside from, you know, King Charles II fucked up super hard, supported like the Scottish to try and invade the English to regain fucking absolute authority, blah 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 blah. House of Lords, House of Commons, some sort of treaty, which is like a sort of like beginnings of constitutional monarchy treaty, but fucking Prince Charles, or not Prince Charles, King Charles went against it or whatever.
I just imagine the documentary maker is like sweating, being like, "Oh, well, remember that detail? Well, remember that detail? Oh no, you forgot about that detail. Yeah. Come on, Carl, use your brain."
And, you know, the first trial of a monarch, I think, in history.
Yeah.
And probably also the last, I think.
Not sure. I love that he's like, "Oh, I can't be tried. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
the law. I'm not applied. Like it doesn't make sense. I'm not. The law is not written for me, right?
Yeah,
it's like judging a Frenchman, right?"
He's like, cause the thing is, they're like, "Oh, what am I?" Because he's like a fucking sovereign citizen, right? He's like, "Why are you detaining me? By what authority do you detain me?" You know?
Yeah.
Sí, señor.
He's like, "I didn't opt into British common law, alright?" Yeah, his main crux of his argument was like, "By what authority do you detain me? I don't recognize your authority. You can't commit treason, because treason is committed against the king. I am a king, you know? I can't commit treason against myself."
Yeah. I think they had to like drop several of the charges because the like points like that.
Yeah. In the end, it sort of didn't really matter too much because he like committed so many blatant crimes, effectively, that, and like the like, because he was effectively like stalling for time and not really like doing anything that would help him win the court or win public favor. He was like making a sort of neutral option much less and less likely, if you know what I mean. Because a lot of the veterans in the army had absolutely fucking despised them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because the army had been like purged, you know.
Yeah.
Listo para avanzar. Firme.
And he was also just had a reputation for being untrustworthy because they like forced a treaty upon him before, if you know what I mean. And that was the treaty that limited his power. And he reneged on that treaty. Like, I think he was like forced to like, that's a similar treaty like twice, but he kept like taking up arms to like not have to deal with that treaty, if you know what I mean. So he was like sort of despised by like nobles and like soldiers alike.
Oh, sorry, I'm just like, oh, you want to know where the fucking train tech is?
Yeah.
It's the bottom of the support tree, and they also changed the there's a new stat called coordination.
Oh.
Which is, you know, increases the amount of damage dealt to the primary target in combat.
Huh.
So basically, yeah. So I guess you know, when you're like doing multiple fronts, or when you're like encircling, there's like a coordination mechanic that you need to pay attention to. Just thought I'll let you know. Because I sure as shit didn't.
So what the hell is the use of like a railway gun then?
I literally not read anything about this thingy, so gonna have to defer you to. If you want me to Google it, basically, I can offer that as a service.
Right.
Let me find out. Railway gun. Hoi4. Railway guns. Production tab. There's like building normal equipment. Okay. So they will build. They appear. They can be moved. Okay, so it's basically shore bombardment.
Right. Okay, so what? So it's just artillery that isn't in the battle?
No, it's like having a. It's like having a like capital ship that's not. I wouldn't say not in battle, more like what's it called? Like oh my god. It's not that it isn't in the battle, it's more like it isn't it doesn't provide direct bonuses, right? Or like it only provides direct bonuses.
Right.
And also the bonuses doesn't stack, so you can't. There's no point having like a million railway guns like in one province because they only give like one bonus.
Yeah, it's good because it means that you can actually research like tanks without like going insane.
Yeah. You know you get cores in Portugal, right? By the way.
Do I? Guaranteed?
Yeah, like yeah. You don't need to like do the collaboration government with Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like done through a focus, so.
So what if I do propaganda in my own country will boost my own stability?
Good question. I don't think so. Oh no, I have a mine. Mine is doing something else.
I can modify the officer for experience gain, summon supply penalty. Getting daily army experience gain seems like a good call. Bold attack. These are all decisions.
Atento.
Oh, there goes. Sometimes a penguin marches off to its own death over there. Look at that guy.
Instrucciones. Instrucciones.
You fell in my trap.
Sí, señor. Instrucciones.
Yeah, I think we can put it to speed 3. I'll just like hit the pause button more liberally.
Alright, sure.
Listo, señor.
In 100 days, it'll be a 3-way war.
Sí, señor.
Yeah, I'm I'm a bit worried because like, what if you win? You know, it's, God, I keep forgetting, or I remember like, no, that won't happen because like, that's not how this Spanish Civil War works, you know.
Yeah, because of like how many negative modifiers you get, you know?
Atento.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was like, if it didn't have these negative modifiers, I probably would have won already, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the when it first came out, you could win before the unplanned offensive thing is kicked in.
Atención.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Avance.
So the fucking trains thing, man, like you have no idea. Or
Firme.
you have some idea because it was like completely packed.
Yeah.
They had to tell people to disembark the train because the train
wow.
was not going to be able to like carry the people who were going to get onto the next station,
Right.
and because you know the train went like a really far away place, so you know if the people in the next station couldn't get on, they wouldn't be able to get a train for like they would have to wait another hour, right?
Yeah.
Avance.
So.
Atento.
Jeez.
Listo, señor.
So yeah, that was fun. The best part is I fucking both times, like before I left, I did not check if there was issues on the line.
Yeah.
So both times I
check all the
cracked
time.
myself.
I check all the time now because of like how sort of common issues on the line have become
Firme.
Yeah.
over here. Like, it's like maybe like once in like an eighth that like the most busy train
Listo, señor.
of the day just like doesn't go because of it, like being located within the peak hours. Which would be
Yeah, 'cause-
terrible if I had a job that like was anal about that, but fortunately I don't. So I just like on days that the train doesn't go on time, I just stay at home.
Yeah, I was so close to like checking it today, and then I wouldn't have gone because it's. I woke up kind of late, and then I like I was like, oh, I'll just take the train that like leaves then, and then I go to the office because I was gonna go like visit a customer like face to face.
Right.
But I wasn't like I was gonna go with another person, so
Dude,
and
I
it was
might
gonna
actually fucking win before the thing if I like play how I would normally play.
oh, let's see if we can do it.
But what does that isn't that terrible for me though?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. That being said, they do have like oh, fucking international games. Fucking they memed me.
Oh yeah. No, you can do Masters of your own fate, but you cannot like go past that basically.
Yeah, no, they memed me because like I thought international games was like a requirement for like fucking seize the gold thing, but it isn't.
Right.
So they fucking memed me with that. Actually, did I choose the right one? Oh, I can absolutely cancel it. Yeah, like fucking. I thought I like needed the like Burgos will fall. It looks like.
Instrucciones.
They're counter-attacking me there, but you know.
Listo, señor. Avancen.
I'll just choo-choo train my like good troops in there.
Listo para avanzar.
Choo-choo trains that actually use the choo-choo trains, you know.
Sí, señor. Firme. ¿Órdenes? Sí, señor. Listo para avanzar. ¡Avancen! ¡Firme! ¡Avancen! Listo para avanzar. ¡Avancen! Listo para avanzar. Instrucciones. Sí, señor. Firme. Firme. Listo. Listo. Avancen. Sí, señor. ¡Órdenes!
Thing is, I don't think the Germans are going to be getting a lot of supplies now. They're cut off. They're actually cut off.
Listo para
There.
avanzar.
That's hilarious.
Every German is every step you take, every German is to take.
Seguimos avanzando.
The game should just be like, oh, you're trying to meme me? Oh, fucking no.
No winning. Fucking, I don't know if they changed the way like medium and light tanks interact with each other.
They did something. I can say that much.
Go for heavy tanks. Simply because I probably won't be able to afford many motorized to go with it, so.
Oh yeah.
Sí, señor.
Go for infantry plus heavy tank, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
The most banned of
Atención. Listo, señor. ¡Avancen! Listo para avanzar. Atención. Atento. Firme. Atención. Listo. Listo para avanzar. ¡Avancen! Instrucciones. ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen!
Didn't know why, like, never understood why, like,
Sí, señor.
the fucking command for
¡Avancen!
fast travel does not work when you have multiple units of like multiple
Atención.
things.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
never
multi-
fucking understood.
¡Avancen! ¡Avancen! ¡Atención! ¡Están retrocediendo, señor! Sí, señor. ¡Avancen! Listo para avanzar. Listo, señor.
My poor like one division of like thingies finally died. The can you put the speed back down to 2? Because it's about to like kick off.
yeah, sorry.
Instrucciones.
The nationalists are like, I have a secret plan.
Listo.
Now it makes sense to have socialist infighting because it looks like they're on the cusp of victory, you know?
Yeah.
Not like when it's like, fucking, I want to be the one who's on this like fucking wiki losses page.
Listo para avanzar. Listo, señor. Instrucciones. Órdenes. Órdenes. ¡Avancen! ¡Atento! ¡Atento! ¡Atención! ¡Atento! ¡Avancen! ¡Atención! ¡Atento! Instrucciones.
Fucking Olvido never fell.
Can you encircle again in the middle? No, you can't. Sorry.
No. I'm just like, they're also ignoring the fact that they could potentially fall in on that flank, so I'm happy to us, like, we both should pretend that doesn't exist.
Yeah, gentleman's rules.
¡Avancen! ¡Atento! ¡Avancen! ¡A cubierto! ¡Vamos, vamos! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Avancen! ¡Listo! ¡Adelante! ¡Acciones!
No, I don't look like I'll be able to do it before, like, unless I, like, delay the government crackdown, but...
Can you do that even?
No, it might not be. I actually probably can't. I was thinking that maybe I could, but I guess I can't.
¡Firme! ¡Firme! ¡Atención! ¡Avancen! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Avance! ¡Aborten!
Oh my god, they didn't. I didn't think they garrisoned the.
¡Avancen!
I don't think they fucking garrisoned anything. Nope, they didn't.
¡Atento!
Everything on the front line.
In fairness, that's what I did at the beginning of the war, but the fucking the Germans and the Italians are like, oh fuck, this is like not foreboding too well.
Just not fair.
¡Atención! ¡Avancen!
Looks like the Civil War is not fucking advancing necessarily, developing necessarily in our favor here.
¡Seguimos atacando!
Meanwhile, 2 months time.
Avancen.
Actually, a month and a bit. Actually, yeah.
Apuntando.
Let's get ready.
Órdenes.
Looks like nothing is gonna stop the Republican victory.
fucking anarchist katanas, you know, on holsters or on sheets, I guess.
Señor. ¡A por ellos!
Not on my back.
Para avanzar. Firme.
Oh no! Wait, what? Poland?
Did Poland declare war on Poland? Like what happened?
Oh, they have a civil war, apparently. Yeah, they ruined the Polish folk history.
No god.
Seriously, it's like, how the fuck are you gonna be able to do like 2 focuses by the time the war breaks out, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, unless they made him like really short. Like 25 days until. God, the nationalists are very close to actually surrendering. But I don't think I'll be able to do it though.
Hmm.
Listo, señor. Listo para avanzar. ¡Avancen! Instrucciones. ¡Seguimos avanzando! ¡Avancen! Listo para avanzar. Instrucciones.
Oh, right, they have way too many planes over there.
Ah, yes, the Lend-Lease, or the, not Lend-Lease, but the volunteer planes that Germany sent.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'll contest air superiority there. I was like, no, maybe not. All those Junkers that they're testing over here.
Alright.
Órdenes.
They are running out of morale and supply. A few days more and it would have been a GG for them. But I don't have that many. I only have 16 days.
Listo para avanzar.
Tis a shame. Tis a shame.
Sure it is.
Listo para avanzar. Atención. Órdenes. Listo para avanzar. Avancen. Atento. ¡Avancen! ¡Listo! ¡Listo, señor! ¡Avancen! Quieto. Firme. Quieto. Atención. Atento. Avance. Avance.
No, I got them very close. I got them to like almost 90% capitulation.
Okay.
Sí, señor.
If I was like really like try-harding, I probably could have done it, but fuck it, you know?
Órdenes.
Yeah, because he knew Zaragoza.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'd like sort
Sí,
of,
señor.
because I didn't even realize if it was going to be a good thing to win this war, but if I'd really like try-harded very hard, I could have done it, most likely.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a good idea to win it either, so it's like,
Yeah.
eh.
Listo.
I was like, do I want to win the war?
Definitely make the follow-up war easier, right? Somehow.
I don't know if it will, but it might.
Yeah, it might. Exactly.
I wonder if I just get one territory or whatever.
Probably. Pretty sure you just get the state of Catalonia and that's it. And you basically told good luck.
Vamos. Listo. Listo para avanzar.
There you go.
Oh, I got more. I got like half of their territory. Up, up.
Oh, you
pause.
bypassed a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, those are all stuff that like ends when the Civil War ends, I think. Oh,
I see.
Masters of Our Own Faith, right? Yeah, I see. Okay, so yeah, so that's what it does. Foreign arms purchase. Yeah, Masters of Our Own Faith is pretty good. Or at least I thought it was pretty good. What does it do? Interesting. Yeah, I seem to have gained like half this stuff.
Atento.
Though I've definitely not gained half the army. Or maybe I have. Alright, so nationalist Spain.
So yeah, you basically surround them.
Quite a pickle though.
For whom?
For all of us, I think. For the Spanish people, how about that? Cause sure, I basically surround them, but they basically surround me too.
Who's surrounding you?
Yeah. God, I wish I had fucking one of them came to have a fucking division over there.
Vamos, vamos.
Okay.
Avance.
I have a fucking cunning plan. Oh, template is locked and cannot be changed. Damn!
Yeah.
Can't turn him into a horse, you know?
Yeah, they thought about that. Don't you worry. Your Sweet little exploited brain.
Seguimos avanzando.
Sure, that guy will be fine by himself.
Avancen.
We need to like start fucking.
Atento. Avancen.
Like this situation is gonna go so fucking weird very quickly. Dude, I have no idea if I can even win from this position. Like, I think I can, because of like just how the cities are positioned, if you know what I mean. But I have no idea how, if like the nationalists are just gonna like do massive pushbacks or whatever, you know?
Atento.
Guess my tip is take it slow.
It's,
Listo para avanzar.
oh yeah, I do have like a bunch of like Republicans surrounded between there because they're like surrounded between nationalists and whatever. So they're
Yeah.
gonna retake Burgos, and there's not much I can do with that.
Listo. Avancen. Listo, señor. Órdenes. Avancen. Atención. A cubierto. Vamos, muévanse. Firme. Atención.
Fuck, I hate misclicking.
Listo para avanzar. Órdenes. Atención. Avancen. Seguimos atacando.
Yeah, if I can just keep the Republicans pinned. If I can just keep the Republicans pinned between the nationalists, I think I'll be okay. Though they did like also fucking super isolate my army here, so I'm gonna have to run to that port if I can fucking make it.
Instrucciones.
Oh yeah.
Listo, señor. Listo.
Let's hope that the AI is not very smart and doesn't contain that army over there, and they're too busy like freaking the fuck out, you know?
They're like, oh shit, what am I gonna do?
So fuck.
Firme. Avancen. Órdenes. Instrucciones.
Yeah, unfortunately, this did like fucking
señor.
somehow like in all the anarchy, the fucking Axis managed to get into like the fucking cookie jar or whatever and got a massive resupply.
Firme. Sí, señor.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. The fact they got a resupply.
Seguimos avanzando. Listo, señor.
Oof, I might be fucked.
Órdenes. Listo. Avancen. 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 Vamos, vamos. Instrucciones. Instrucciones.
Yeah, that fucking front line. It's not doing you any favor.
That not a front line, pretty much. Yeah, it's like, I think I'm the one that's sandwiched more than anything here. I'm the one that's sort of fucked.
Avancen.
Just slowly encircle your way out of
Sí,
it.
señor.
Well, if I can, yeah, I'll try.
Atención. Avancen.
You have to realize that the enemy divisions are garbage, so
True.
Firme. Listo. Avancen. Firme. Listo para avanzar. ¿Órdenes? Atento. Listo para avanzar. Atento. Instrucciones.
hey, my war is starting now, Kyle.
Avancen.
I've managed to save my fucking divisions from encirclement up in the north.
Oh, shit, I just realized I'm fucking myself in terms of position. We'll see.
Listo para avanzar. Firme. Avancen. Listo, señor.
Like Kyle's inner monologue was like, I thought you stupid fuck, you thought the micro was almost over. It's only just
Seguimos
begun.
atacando.
Welcome to pain.
Avancen. Seguimos avanzando. Avancen. Atento. Órdenes. Avancen. Listo para avanzar. Avancen. Listo. Guarden las distancias. Listo. Atento. Atento. Listo. Firme. señor. Firme. Firme. Atención. ¡Avance! Listo, señor. ¡Adelante!
Ships go to port. Oh, that's not my port anymore. There you go. I was like, why aren't they going into their house? Aren't you good for your home, ship?
Go home.
¿Órdenes? ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen! ¿Órdenes? ¡Firme! ¡Listo para avanzar! ¡Listo! Instrucciones.
That division speed is gonna be fucking amazing.
Instrucciones. ¡Listo para avanzar! Instrucciones.
Well, I think the fact that I have a functioning brain is going to be the thing that like lets me win this terrible
señor.
situation.
Yeah.
¡Listo para avanzar!
And my fucking
Acción.
breakthrough divisions are gonna be fucking unassigned right now, or I'm gonna like get fucking stupid by the AI.
Instrucciones. Firme. Listo, señor. Instrucciones.
Oh right, the fucking Soviet divisions are on the side of the Republicans.
Of course they are.
Avancen.
I forgot they didn't just go home.
Sí, señor.
So it's like this just got fucking complicated.
How can we do maths? You
Seguimos
know?
avanzando.
Oh fuck, what?
Órdenes. ¡A por ellos! Sí, señor.
Shit. I managed to encircle myself in Bulgaria. This is not going too well.
¡Órdenes!
Don't worry, neither is my situation.
Oh no, I can break out. Hold on. Easy. Who's encircling whom?
¡Listo, señor! ¡Listo! ¡Listo! ¡Avancen! Firme. ¡Sí, señor! ¡Avance! ¡Atención! ¡Avancen! ¡Atención!
Oh no.
Listo para avanzar. ¡Atención! ¡Avancen! ¡Atento! ¡Listo! ¡Listo para avanzar!
I feel like I could have done this war much better.
Give me that. Oh, the Soviets have like fucking armored divisions here now.
¡Listo para avanzar!
Dude, I think I'm like not gonna be able to win, if I'm gonna be honest.
¡Avancen! ¡Listo!
Like, I think the way to do this is to win before
¡Atento!
the anarchist uprising.
¡Avancen!
I think that's the way to do it, because I don't see how I
Listo,
can
señor.
like given the position that I'm in right now, I don't see how I can like fucking win this, if you know what I mean.
¡Instrucciones!
Hmm. Well, but the thing is, when if you win early, right? The
¡Sí, señor!
But then at least it'd be only like a two-sided war, like rather than like this, because now I'm like having to deal with like the brunt of like, because I'm the one that's in the middle, if you know what I mean.
yeah, I understand. Yeah, but you couldn't like pull back strategically.
Like there's like no fucking guarantee I'd be able to like push back out, if you know what I mean. Like fuck, I don't know. Like
¡Atento!
it looks pretty screwed from where I'm at, if you know what I mean.
¡Listo! ¡Órdenes!
Like, cause the only, I could like, with the strategy that you're doing, it would require the AI like actively prioritizing each other, because there's no way I can like give them a corridor to like meet each other, if you know what I mean. Like they'd have to do that themselves, so to speak.
What? Because like, what happens if you pull back in Leon and such?
Well, I can see what happens then.
Listo, señor.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck.
Because I wasn't like from what I'm looking at, like the ideal would be to like like sort of like hold on to Madrid and then like just let them fight in the north while you swoop and take out the south.
There is no one in the north. It's just me and them. Me and the nationalists are in the north, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but the nationalists have like Germans coming out helping them out, and in the south you have the Soviets.
Yeah.
So if they're not fighting each other, then they're fighting you. So
yeah, I know, but I'm like pretty much like those little outposts of troops that I have are not gonna hold on. Like those little guys in the north. I can like try and pull myself back to like Madrid and like Barcelona and hope that they sort of fight each other. But at some point you're gonna have to like encircle them and like win, if you know what I mean. And I don't know, like I just don't see it. I don't see how like giving them a front line at the expense of all my territory is gonna help me surround them and win at like a later point.
No, you wouldn't give them like I mean I'm talking about pulling out of Valladolid and Leon, right? Not like
I can do that. Like we'll see how that goes.
like basically keep your front line and then focus on conquering like all of Valencia, and then just like what's it called, like
Then just win.
well no, just like pull back and take out the I guess it's called like Spain itself first, and then do the nationalists, because the nationalists have like mountains, and the Spain has this like the plains in the south, which are much more easy to do.
Yeah. This is my plan before I was finding a lot of Soviet resistance, was to just try and see if I could finish off Republic in Spain. But,
yeah.
It's not something like I can.
Órdenes. Órdenes. Avancen. Órdenes. Atención. Instrucciones. Atención. Avancen. Listo, señor. Sí, señor. ¡Órdenes! Listo para avanzar. ¡Listo, señor! ¡Listo! ¡Listo para avanzar!
Oh,
¡Instrucciones! ¡Avancen! ¡Órdenes! ¡Instrucciones! ¡Atento! Sí, señor.
Another thing that I didn't like is the fact that like
Listo.
everybody seems to have gotten a resupply from like When the other Civil War started, which I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Avancen.
Like, all the Axis troops, which were pretty much out of supplies in the north, got like a resupply, which I don't like.
Sí, señor.
Like when the three-pronged Civil War started, they were like free supplies, baby.
Not sure how that happened actually.
I think it's just a quirk of the game. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but actually, yeah, no, I don't know how it actually happens because we were both still enemies. I think for like a brief second, they are like not out of supply, I guess, and that's how that happens.
Yeah.
It's definitely not like the biggest sort of like deal maker or breaker here, but it's one of those like, it's a stacking like negative modifier, shall we say.
Sí, señor. Atención.
Doesn't help the situation.
Firme. Atención. Atento. Listo. Listo para avanzar. ¡Avancen! ¡Aborten! ¡Instrucciones! ¿Órdenes? ¡Listo para avanzar! ¡Avancen! ¡Atención! ¡Avancen! ¡Avancen! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Firme!
I don't have enough troops for this, and I can't recruit anymore. Is the problem? I don't have the manpower for it.
¡Firme!
Like oh fuck, that could like.
¡Seguimos avanzando! ¡Apuntando! ¿Órdenes? ¡Adelante!
Nah, like, I really don't see how I can win.
Yeah, probably not easily now, yeah.
I mean,
¿Órdenes?
when could I win easily?
No, I mean like you could win if you just, you know, take your time and so on. Like it's more about like, you know, because you could win, but you'd win in like 1940 instead of
Yeah,
1930.
exactly. Yeah, you're right. I could win if I like. I could like make myself not lose indefinitely. How about that?
Yeah.
Like,
¡Listo, señor!
It's more like about saying like, oh yeah, no, Carl, you definitely couldn't beat the AI in this situation. Yeah, no, you totally could, but it's more about like opportunity costs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's my point.
Yeah, that's also sort of my thing. It's like when I say I can't win, I say like I don't see myself winning in like the next year, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because that's why it's like such a. That's why I was like, you know, I didn't have the troops to pull back because a lot of my troops were still isolated in the north. I got put in the middle, and I have like effectively half the army to cover two armies that are like equal to my size. So I'm like outnumbered 2-1. And then I also have like the volunteers qualities on either side, but it's really the fact that I'm sandwiched between these two guys that's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I know how to do this next time though, like because that and I'm like getting tired, so like we can do this like some other time. But I know what to do.
You're getting tired? No.
Yeah. Hey man, I wake up probably around the same time you do.
I know, but it's yeah, no, we can definitely do this. Yeah, I know. It's like it's the same with Yugoslavia too, right? It's like I did it once in single player. It's like, oh, this works, right? And then like I know what to do, but if you're just going in blind, it's sort of like, oh god, it's like fucking.
Yeah.
Gotta like pay attention to the garrisoning minigame that Paradox has put into this, right?
Like, because if I like had been a bit more proactive with that, and I also wasn't sure like how the revolutionary thing worked, and I saw how like many focuses it bypasses, so it's like, seeing as how it bypasses so many focuses, then I should just only focus on the focuses that give me divisions, and then save up manpower so that I can fucking beat the garrison, so that I can win the nationalist war faster, so that at least when the rebellion happens, like the anarchist one, it's a two-front war, because when I'm facing just one enemy, I'm almost 100% sure I can just win.
Yeah.
And win like fairly quickly. So yeah, I know the strat for next time. Yeah, that was definitely like interesting though. It's a shame it's so like micro intensive, but next time I'll just like, because I know that there's not going to be that many surprises, I can probably just speed through it with like occasional pausing and stuff. So I just know what's gonna happen, if you know what I mean. Like that's a big thing in this game. What the fuck, Polish Peasant Union? LOL.
Yep. It's a lot of bullshit like that.
Stanislav? That doesn't sound like a Polish name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, hope it was at least somewhat enjoyable. Like good practice, you know. Get our strats in order.